Time for another Big Brother Weekend Review with your boy AJ Tripp. So, let's go back. Let's start back to last week. Josh. When I did this last week, there was a very long temptation competition. We saw Sunday, right? Sunday, what that was. It was that glow in the dark. It was that darkness. They were trying to go for horror week stuff and everything like that. So, that was that long thing that happened last week. This week wasn't as long. We know who won, and I will tell you that later as I continue on. But I want to go through kind of in chronological order. I say that 3 times fast. We're here. So they obviously are looking to get out Cody and Jessica. Cody in particular is for Josh. However, he said that he had bigger plans, and they're gonna think bigger. And even though Cody and Jessica, they're gonna be nice to him, they're after him. He knows where they stand. He didn't know where Atlanta stood because Atlanta was hanging around with Jessica and Cody, and so it just is what it is. And what happened was Cody won the temptation. Cody and Jessica had a plan. Cody was going to try to win it, and Jessica was going to throw it so that Cody would be safe and Jessica could at least play in the veto, and so that she wouldn't get backdoored. Which is really why they have to go back to the way they did it, like the first season 2, 3, 4, and 5. They have to go back to that one because it is just really is just stupid. This whole backdooring stuff is stupid. It really is. It should either be a way where you should not be able to get a back door. There should be people who are safe, and then there are people who can be nominated. Right? That's what I think. That's what I kind of think the best way to do it is you do a thing where you do a competition, right? And you do it to where half of the house can be safe, and then the other half is up for eviction. So then, from those people, the rest of the other half of the house, the HOH will put out the 3 people he would want to go home. Right? 3 keys that are gonna go that can be nominated. So that you already know. So that there is no backside, anything like that. There's no back door. Now you're saying, AJ, the HOH would then just take out the key of the guy that he can nominate. But here's the thing for that. Those 3 people, they play in the veto automatically. So it's not the true back door. He has a chance, or she has a chance to take themselves off, to save themselves. That's the thing that I am. That backdoor shit is it's garbage. It truly is garbage. It is, and that's all they do now. That's all they do now. In the past 3 or 4 years, no one says 2 people on the block, one of you gotta go home. They gotta go, well, I'm gonna put 2 pawns up and then backdoor this other person. No. I don't care how good of a player Cody is, or You ever played Jessica Hayes or whoever? No, take them out. They're just it's bastardizing this game. I'm telling you. Anyway, that's just my little rant. Back to what's going on in the house. So Cody wins the temptation competition, and Jessica loses, so she has a chance to play herself. So now she needs two quote unquote pawns, or at least she thinks. So he's gonna put up Mark and Elena. Elena's not too happy about it, so she goes up and she talks to Josh, and she throws out Paul and Alex's name. Josh doesn't like that, so Josh calls Paul up, and he basically calls Paul up just so that he can try to get Paul on his side to try to get out of Elena this week. But it didn't. But it wasn't going to happen. Paul was set on getting out either Cody or Jessica. It's a total power trip by him. And on one way, I can understand why. I can kind of understand why, because he does bring up some good points that those are two votes they're going to vote, the same way more than likely. And they also could, if you guys remember, early in the year, early in the game, Paul was bemoaning the fact that the people that voted for him, in last season, they necessarily wasn't looking for gameplay. So I think that's what he wants. If Paul doesn't get back to the final two, he wants people that are going to vote for gameplay. So that's one reason why he wants to keep Elena. He wants to get rid of Jess and Cody, because they're going to be personal. Well, Cody's in the jury, so he's going to, unless he walks out, and that could totally be the case, because that could totally be the case. So I apologize, because he's going to definitely be out there. He definitely does. He doesn't talk to anybody. He doesn't talk to, I don't understand why people, Cody's got no personality whatsoever. He's got nothing. Just said all the right things in their fight, and I'll get to that in a second too. But and he was just total. Yeah. So hopefully he will go. He will leave this week. So that being said, so he tries to, show that Elena isn't as trustworthy as he thinks, but Paul's got this one way he's got blinders on, and Christmas, who's had his back. Christmas has Josh's back in this. She wants to make sure that Josh is going to do the HOH the way he wants to do it. And unfortunately, the thing for Josh, I think he never had no chance, because I think he may have, the way that he needed to get Elena out was to not have Jessica stole the competition. Then he could have said he was putting up Mark and Elena at the back door, and then who won actually Mark won, right? So he could have, he could have turned his back on the house and then put up Raven, and so that we would vote out Elena. But that didn't happen. Jessica did take herself off, and she did throw the competition, so she was the third nominee, and he had put up he did put up Mark and Elena as his nominees, and he was still going for it. He was still pushing for Elena, seemingly the whole weekend, for the Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, whole weekend, he was pushing for that. And then, and then the whole fight happens, and they were joking with Mac. He takes a lot of showers apparently, and he has a drought, And Jessica, the smart mouth, says, "Can you spell drunk Josh?" And he says, and he spells it correctly, and you know, and there's Josh, I know a lot of people are like, they're getting upset at Josh, and they're getting upset at Josh because they, for some reason, they are fond of Jessica for some reason, but basically, this is not. This is Jessica's total fault, right? Because she shouldn't be picking at Josh because she knows Josh. You can't. He's going to come back at you. That's his personality. He can't walk away. He can't do it. So he went back at them, and Cody, his dumb hot-headed ass, threatened them outside the house, and they called him all kinds of names, and it just was what it was. And then there was a fight, and then it went on for 2 minutes, and then Josh went up to the HOH room, and he got crying. He said he was crying, and honestly, the things got to him, the words got to him. They went to a low blow they probably shouldn't have, and but that's them, right? And listen, Josh has never been, like innocent of this either. He took some shots at Mark, and then he took some shots at Cody during the fight. Talking about Cody's face, but it's all he goes upstairs to the HOH room, and he gets, and he's, crying his eyes out. The people come up there. A lot of people came up there to console him and everything. And so after a while, when everybody goes out and he gets himself together, he says, funniest thing, I was actually watching the room. A lot of people were in that room, and Paul was kind of going after Mark. And he was not going after Mark for any other reason to make Mark look bad in front of the other house guys. That's it. That was the only reason why he did that. And it didn't. And so Paul's playing a little bit too hard now. I think he's not doing it in the way that he was doing it in the beginning. In the beginning, he was able to show the way without showing the way. But now he's kind of forcing it, and Christmas is seeing it, and some other people are seeing it as well. So he's not too long for this game. He might even be going on Thursday, because Thursday is a double eviction. So, and then so during the middle of that talk, Josh comes and says, "I'm raising hell." Paul says, "Josh, can do what you want." And he goes out, gets the pots and pans, and he starts clanging them at Cody and Jessica and talking about it. And when you watched it live, he was banging the pots. Cody got up, walked towards him, and Cody walked towards them, and they cut the feed. And it was actually down for about 2 or 3, 4 minutes, even maybe even a little bit longer than that. But when we saw it last night, it really was nothing, because Cody just went up there and said, "Josh, get the pots. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. You're gone. Don't touch me." And then Alex got in the middle of it, and somebody else, and Jess came and broke it up, but he was still banging his pots and pans and everything like that. So, and then that was it for the whole Atlanta thing. That right there, sealed the fate. And we saw, like, on the television, basically Kevin was trying to get Cody on his side. He was trying to do a little something, and I was actually surprised at that, because I just thought Kevin was just gonna sit back and relax and like coast, because that's all they're doing. That's all, because everybody likes Kevin, so they're gonna try to take Kevin as far as they can before they get rid of him. And and this is kind of like. So I was shocked that Kevin was trying to get Cody on their side, and Cody wasn't going to follow it anyway. So, but whatever. So then all that happened. Then they went out and voted out, and Jessica still can't keep her mouth shut. She talks about call Josh Forrest Gump and calls Paul. Calls out Paul. Not knowing that she's not. She's just this isn't going to happen. This isn't going to happen. Unless Cody wins veto. Ain't nobody, that's the next target. It is a vendetta against, Cody and Jessica, and that's just how it was. No one's gonna get Paul out. The only person who's gonna get Paul out was going to be Cody, and Paul, this week. I should say this week. Like I said, now he might go out on a double eviction because it's the perfect time to do it. But I doubt it would even be that either. I'm sure they're probably going to go. They're probably going to stick with the plan and go with Mark and Elena next if Cody does go this week. So. And then I guess to give you an update on what went down today, they had the Temptation competition. Mark won the competition. He is safe for the week. Matt threw it more than likely. He came in last. He's going to be the third nominee. And he will be automatically on the block. So it looks like what they're going to do is there's going to be an opportunity for them to they're putting up Elena, I think, and I don't know who else they're putting up. I don't know. It looks to be either Jason or Paul going up next to Elena. So I guess why they're doing that is because so that they have somebody, in case, in case Cody does win, or maybe even if Matt somehow fucks up and comes and wins, right? Now I'm guessing Matt could obviously he didn't take himself off, but he can obviously take off anybody else. He could take off Paul or Jason, I think, and then Alex could renom the things. Or that's right. I forgot to mention. Alex did win the competition. Yeah, she did win the competition for HOH, which is actually pretty cool. That's pretty cool. It's quick change and everything like that, man. So yeah, and I mean that's pretty much it. I think it looks to be that this is how it's going to go down. It's going to be either Paul or Jason sitting next to Elena. They're going to play the veto competition tomorrow. We should expect. Now, this might have been. I know they wanted, to get Jessica out, so she played the ring of replacement, but that also might have been what Josh should have done. Josh should have, maybe not have done that, so then, so that, they could have kept it for this week now, because if Cody pulls and gets played, now last week, Cody probably could have won that competition, the OTAF. So I don't know what this one will be, but if he gets picked, he gets the opportunity to play and he wins, it's game over for Elena without question. So I kind of just think that it's going about the way of whatever it has been this season. A lot of people are not, they're not excited about this season. They haven't been excited about a lot of these seasons, but I think a lot of these seasons have been good because there's been a lot of domination in these seasons by people and by teams and by players. And you know, what Derek did in 16, and then what Vanessa and her crew, what they did in 17. You know, Vanessa was so close to winning that, becoming one of maybe the best player of all time. And then last season, there wasn't a lot of domination. I will say that there wasn't a lot of domination. Oh, Victor won a hell of a lot of things, but a lot of people didn't like the fact that Nicole Yvette won or anything, and Nicole was the first woman to beat a man, in the Big Brother U.S. history. So, although we do know that is because of Natalie and a lot of other people as well. So yeah, I mean, it is what it is right now. So, put your comments down below. Tell me what you guys think. Where is this going? Where is this headed? Are you somehow rooting for Cody? Really? Go ahead and post down in the comment section. I don't know why, but go ahead and post down in the comment section. Any other Big Brother thoughts that you have, please post down in the comment section. Like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and as always, thank you so much for watching. This is your boy AJ Tripp signing off. As always, be good to each other, y'all. Be careful out there. And I'm out.